The not knowing of our Creator has created the illusion on the soul. The illusion then took hold on all. This illusion became so layered to find where the truth lives, one had to die while alive. The dying of the self who was living in the illusion was the only way to make it back to the Creator's home. This home has always been living from within. This is why the illusions had to become so layered. To keep people trapped, the illusion had to become almost identical of the truth. By making a false duplicate, the real could only be found by dying while alive. This death will result into the resurrection of the sleeping soul that knows the truth. The illusions that were created came from a forgetting of the Creator. Since the creator of the illusions couldn't remember the true Creator, a spell was casted on all to also forget the original Creator. Deception lives in all things. Truth lives in all things. It's on the living soul to see and understand both the deception and the truth. By this knowing, one can be set free. This world that we're inside of is made to deceive us. It's made to keep us trapped. It's why it was created, because if it can trap us here and keep us stuck in our ways, it can siphon energy off of us. It can take things away from us that we are supposed to have inside of ourselves. But if we believe in the illusions, believe in the deceptions, believe in the lies, we're not standing in our power. We're not knowing our truth. This is exactly what this place is doing to us all. Every single one of us. We've all lost this essence inside of ourselves. But that doesn't mean it can't be found again. What we have to do is go within the self. We have to go within to understand that all that we seek for is already there. But if we keep seeking the outside world for these understandings, it's only going to lead us to more deception. But as we go into the self and we start to uncover the layers that are inside of us, we have to work through all of these levels. Each level has its own reality and its false reality. That's how layered this place is. It's even within the self, there is deception living there. That's because it's also based on the genetic coding. The genetic coding of who we are is from our generational traumas or generational aspects of ourself, everything. It's who we are. So we have to be able to understand that even going into our genetic coding, we're going to face deception. And it's made that way. It's made to be this way. Because you don't want to go that deep in. You don't want to experience all of those things. So as you start going into the genetic coding of the self and you start to feel around in there, you find these parts of, is this true or is this a lie? That's why we have to gain the intuition. The intuition is our opener. It's our way of being able to uncover our path. It's our way to uncover the seed of our existence. That seed is in all of us. We all started from a seed. And that seed is God's love. That seed is God's essence. Every single one of us has this seed in us. It's on us to take care of this seed, water the seed, prune once it starts to have growth out of the soil. We have to make sure the debris is not sitting around the plant so that it can be congested and claustrophobic. We have to be able to understand that the seed that sits in every single one of us is hidden. And it's hidden by this deception. It's hidden by the lies. The creator of this world, as it was said, has forgotten the true creator. So the creator of this world wants us to also forget the true creator. And it's everywhere. It's in all aspects and in all things, because we are part of this world. Since we are born inside of it, we are born in all of the aspects of the lies and the deceptions, from the within of the self and the external aspects of the self. It's not an easy road in the beginning to uncover all of this deception that's living from within the self. It's not easy, it's not comfortable, but that is the path you must take. That is what must be done to get there. If you don't want to face such things, you will never be liberated. You will never be free. You will never be the being that you're meant to be, and which God wants you to be, and what your higher self wants you to be. Your higher self wants you to be your full self. Like this right now, how I'm reading these passages, because this is something I've wanted to do for years, but I've never just pieced it together. I was never able to understand how to do something and create the videos and create how to read it off of the computer and then what platforms it needs to go to. I was so deceived from within the self, and I didn't know what direction to bring any of this stuff, that I was lost. I was confused. I was so hard on myself because I couldn't figure it out. But then as I started just to release these attachments and these holdings that were within myself, I was able to understand what to do and how to do it. That's what this is now. This is me remembering how to do something in this modern world, and how to do something that's possible. And I know for a fact in previous lives that I was doing such things like this. But this one is so different because the layers have gotten so twisted. Because it's not just stacked on top of each other. They're now twisted and twined and combined together, that it makes it that much harder to reveal what's there, the truth, what's living within ourselves. So it's patience, it's a knowing, it's understanding that the twisting of this combinated layers that are here inside of us, it's meant to take place that way. That's the way it's supposed to be. Because if it wasn't that way, we wouldn't be able to reveal to ourselves who we truly are. So we signed up for this combination. We signed up for this twisted layers. We all did, every single one of us. So when we can take on that acceptance and that understanding that this is the way it is, we find peace, we find clarity, we find harmony that's living in us. That's the way it's meant to be. That's the way we're supposed to be living. But to get to that point, removal has to take place. Going back to the self has to take place. Being in solitude has to take place. If we don't give ourselves those things, we're constantly going to be bombarded by all of the bullshit that's out there. It's the solitude that wins. It's the quietness. It's the stillness that we receive all things that we're meant to receive. It's possible. Anything is fucking possible. That's also what's beautiful about this place, is that all things are possible here. And if all things are possible, that means there's a way of doing something. And if there's a way of doing something, that means change has to occur in order for the outcome to present itself. But if one does not take the changes needed, do not expect for the outcome to present itself. It will never be there. I think this is a good time to end on the first video. I found the path, guys. I found it. So, a lot more of this is going to be taking place. Yeah. So, whoever listens to this, whenever you listen to this, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being alive. Thank you for just being you. It's a marvelous thing when we can just look at each other and just know that we're here. But that doesn't mean that we can't connect beyond the physical. That's the beauty of the Spirit. That's the beauty of God. It's the beauty of love. So, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.